Before we get into this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a comment down below on any NFL question that you might have. We're doing a brand new series, Inbox Island. We want to use it to be able to connect with you guys a little bit better. So be sure to put your comments down there, and it just might end up in a video. Now, Cleveland Browns versus the Chiefs. Look, let me say this. The hype for that game was lived up to. This was the game of the week, without a doubt.
Easily.
Now, what happened to the Browns? Because it looked like they had that game in control.
The Browns are the Browns. They Browns that game up. They managed to mess that game up. They had a muffed punt that completely changed the game around. Nick Chubb fumbled the ball.
And then the Baker interception at the end of the game.
Interception at the end. They did have a chance. I mean, they stopped Pat Mahomes to have a chance to come down and win the game.
Yeah.
And they blew it.
That's the thing, too. As much as the Browns are the Browns, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. And they did Chiefs things, man. You thought they were down and out, and then they score in a minute?
Well, I mean, that deep touch on the Tyreek Hill, that shouldn't have happened.
No.
The Browns should have stopped that play. I don't understand how that happened.
You need two people on Tyreek Hill at all time. You need somebody deep, and you need a man on him.
Yep.
And they had one guy, and he got turned around, and the rest was history. I mean, that was the main player. They just couldn't stop Tyreek Hill. We almost had 200 yards receiving. We've seen this done before by him. I mean, nobody can really seem to figure him out.
No.
He's fast. And then you got to worry about Travis Kelce.
Yep.
And
You put two people on, Tyreek Hill, and then there goes Travis Kelce, who's across.
One of them's going off. So
15 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to say, if you're a Browns fan, I think you still should be pretty satisfied with the game.
I mean, they had a good game. They're legit.
Their run game looked great between Chubb and Hunt.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, he had the one pick at the end of the game. Besides that, he wasn't making too many terrible mistakes to really cost the Browns the game.
Well, it's weird because Odell didn't play.
No.
So their leading receiver was actually David Njoku, and then Jarvis Landry, and then Anthony Schwartz.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
they were doing it with limited weapons on the receiving end.
Yeah, he was definitely spreading the ball around.
Yeah,
I mean,
and let's not forget also, the Chiefs are everyone's favorite for the Super Bowl again. So again, if you're a Browns fan, maybe this is better. Maybe if you do end up seeing him in the playoffs later in the season, you now have a little taste for him. And again, maybe Odell being in there will make a difference. Who knows?
I mean, the way to beat the Chiefs, you have to put pressure on Patrick Mahomes. We saw that in the Super Bowl last year. That's how you have to do it.
And they were able to do it a little bit.
I was going to say, the Browns have the defense to do it.
They do, for sure. Yeah, and that, like you said, though, beating the Chiefs twice in one season almost seems impossible to do. So the loss here maybe put a little bit of chip on their shoulder, and then if they see him in the playoffs, maybe it'd be a different story. But
have that hunger a little bit.
If that game happens again, I think there's a lot of room to get excited.
It's a loss, but it's a loss that's okay, we're legit this season.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Kind of weird to say the Bengals kind of ahead of them right now in the standings. The Steelers are whenever we thought they were going to lose.
We'll see what the Ravens do tonight.
But from what I thought was going to be the best team in the North are going to be last. I guess at best, tied for last in the division. So, but I don't know. If you're Browns, I wouldn't panic too much. You guys have a freaking great team, and
good season ahead of you.
I'm sure you'll bounce it back next week.
Yeah.